Welcome to another episode of Bait It Podcast. I'm your host, Killer Keemstar, and I'm here with ex-MTV star, comedian, and rapper Andy Milonakis.
Hello, fuck everybody.
I'm also here with, that was very depressing. I'm also here with Chad, aka Anything for Views. You might know him from being in videos with Filthy Frank, iDubbbz, and Max Mofo. What is up, Chad?
I don't have a YouTube channel. I don't make content, but I'm on this podcast because I think it will make me cool. Also, I just finished with my Tinder date. I put her in the other room, and now I'm doing this podcast.
Yeah, that's quite insane. I want to talk about the lady that's in the next room. We'll talk about that. But first, guys, the elephant in the room, or the two elephants that are in the room.
You calling me fat?
A little bit. That was a fat joke.
Fuck you.
Sorry. I'm gonna get exposed for fat shaming now.
That's right. That's my joke anyway.
Real quick, Tommy and Clown are not on Bait It Podcast anymore. There's been a lot of fighting behind the scenes, and some public, but mostly behind the scenes. And we decided to part ways.
I only agreed to be on this because I thought Clown was on it.
Yeah, dude, where's Clown? I'm already fucking disliking this video, dude.
Dislike.
I miss Colossal. I think Colossal had good input for this fucking podcast. However, Tommy, I'm fucking glad he's gone. Good riddance. I wish he just died in the army. That cunt had no input to this podcast besides him agreeing. This was his vocabulary. I agree. Yes, my name's Tommy. I have a kid. Give me money. I was in the army. Ha ha ha. He was a fucking built-in laugh track. I'm glad he's gone.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Dude,
okay.
Fuck that cunt.
Savage.
Okay, so look, me and Colossal, we've decided to try to handle this in the most mature way possible, because there is, even though we're fighting and, both of us feel a little betrayed, there's a mutual respect there for, what we did together and what we built together and what we've been through together. Basically, I'll say this much. I don't want to say too much, but I'll say this much. At the very beginning of Bait It Podcast, Tommy and Clown made some type of pact, right? Where if Tommy got kicked off the podcast or Tommy left, that Clown would leave. And
so
essentially,
they're butt buddies.
Essentially, because of this pact that they made with each other, kind of that in itself, the 2-versus-1 situation. Sorry, I'm like stumbling my words because this is really hard to talk about, but that essentially was most of the problem. So,
Chad, do you want to make a similar pact with me?
Yeah, Akeem, unless you give us 50% each, we're out of here, dude. I was in the army. I've got a kid. I know recording 40 minutes of audio once a week is a fucking tough job. I need more money. I'm sorry, Akeem.
Yeah, and I have Benjamin Button disease. I have to spend $50,000 a month.
Also, where's this audio you promised me, mate? You said you'd give me $500 for new audio equipment.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, guys, please. I promised Clown that I wouldn't talk about this, so please stop dragging this up.
All right, well,
shout out to Clown. I wish he was
much.
on this podcast still, because I think he's fucking awesome.
I'll give you this much, Keem. Very big of you for, sucking it in and not saying anything about it. I mean, in the past, you've just fucking gone on a tangent on fucking Twitter. Really big of you, mate. Really, really proud of you. I still fucking think you're a cunt. And deep down, you're probably a really bad person, but I'll give you brownie points. You're slowly getting me there, man. You're giving me that reason to like you. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I mean, part of me wants him to be a better person, but then I think that, watered down Keem is like useless. Like the only purpose of him is to be a dick.
So fucking true.
Guys, why am I labeled as such a fucking cocksucker?
Because you're such a cocksucker.
I'll tell you what you do, Kim. You boot up all your Twitter videos for the past year. I want you to fucking watch them back. Because I feel like when you post these Twitter videos, you don't watch them. You just record them, you post them. Do you ever get to the point after posting these videos, you look back at them, you watch the video back, and you're like, I shouldn't have fucking posted that.
It's like Hitler watching video of like concentration camps being like, I guess I shouldn't have done that.
All right, listen. I just told Chad, I a fucking year ago or something, I told Total Biscuit I can't wait to report his death. Of course. Of course I regret that.
That was so autistic, dude. That was.
Of course I regret shit like that. You know what I mean? But I'm a very Actually, this is a very good point that I would like to make. I'm a very reactionary person, right? So when I'm dealing with Clown wants to handle it with a mature way. So I react to that and I want to handle it in a mature way. When I'm dealing with fucking Tommy, he wants to handle it in a very immature way. So I react in a very immature. So I'm a very reactionary person, right? And
is that even a word, reactionary?
I don't know. I just made it up though. But the thing is like you might say that I'm an evil asshole, but you literally just said you hope Tommy dies in the fucking military.
Yeah,
in the army.
Tommy's like, at least you have some sort of fucking creativity and you're funny to watch sometimes. I'm not giving you fucking points here. Don't think you're the god of YouTube. Tommy is just flat out fucking boring.
I
am not the
god of YouTube.
He talks and acts like he works in a fucking Italian pizza restaurant. And I don't think that's a fucking. Yeah, you get my point. Let's get off it. I'm not here to shit talk Tommy. I'm afraid if I shit talk Tommy too much. I love Colossal. I think he's the greatest guy well, not the greatest guy in the world, but I think he's a great guy. He was there when I needed him. He was in one of my staple video for my YouTube channel since I just started doing YouTube. I hit him up. Within seconds, he replies. He's like, "I got you, man." And I've had conversations with him. He's a fucking great guy. I don't know Tommy for a bar of soap, so I don't think I can say I wish he died in the army. But I just think as an entertainer, he doesn't belong on the internet. He sounds like that 30-year-old guy that's like, I'm in with the memes, boys. You like those rare pepes? It's just I don't even think.
You think you're gonna piss off? You think since Colossal is his bae, you're gonna piss him off?
Probably. Colossal will watch this or listen to this and go, but I love you, Colossal. Please don't make a video on me. Actually, do it. Exposure. Hell yeah. Hit me up, boys.
Well, that's the problem that I was kind of dealing with. Fuck, I don't want to talk. I really want to.
Shut the fuck up, Keem. All right, we're not talking about it
anymore.
All
this drama
we've addressed it.
I gotta say this one thing. I strongly feel that Tommy is a smaller YouTuber, right? And the reason why he keeps attacking me, on Twitter or wherever, right, is because he's trying to bait me into get into some public beef with him so he can get exposure. And that's another reason why I don't want to talk about it, right? And I don't know if that's really what he's doing or maybe he's not doing that.
You're 100% right, because the second that Baited ended, he started a live stream on YouTube with big fat fucking text at the top of his screen going, "Feel free to donate," and the title was Keemstar killed Baited. He was really milking it. He really wanted to just grab onto those last pennies that were fucking falling from the ceiling just as Baited ended, because you know what I mean.
Listen. Tommy and Clown, they're doing a new podcast, and I agreed to both of them, right, because they were part of this podcast, that I would link their new podcast. So if you're listening to this on YouTube and you want to check out Tommy and Clown's new podcast, the link to that will be in the description. If they have not created a new link to their podcast yet, then I'm just going to link Colossal's Twitter, because Colossal will update you on what their podcast is. Because look, man, we did something here, and for those fans that like really love Clown or Tommy or whatever, I want to make sure that you guys know how to find them, right?
Yeah, and Clown, if you want me to be on your podcast instead of this one, let me know and I'll leave.
Yeah, I'm ditto to that as well. I'm down. Wait, only if I get 50%, yeah?
I know that was a joke, but that hit me.
Aww, little baby Keemy, heartbroken. Baby.
Yo, we can't hold back. I mean, come on. You're no pussy.
We'll drop the topic there. I feel like I've said my input. Once again, I just repeat myself. Colossal, I love you, dude. You're a great guy. Tommy, I wish you died in the army.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Okay. So let's talk about something else, please. The first thing I would like to talk about is Andy Milonakis, right? Like you were an MTV star. How would you do? Like 8 seasons on MTV or some shit?
No, only a few. Only like 3.
Have you done your fucking research? I mean, I know like you don't do it for Drama Alert and you report false news.
Well, Chad, I didn't watch his show. Well,
you couldn't Google how many fucking seasons he's in? Is this the RuneScape pedophile allegations all over again?
Chad, did you know how many seasons? Did you?
Yeah, 2. He just said it.
No,
Yeah, it was 3. It was
3.
3, you dumb motherfucker.
My name
Who
Jack.
cares?
Who's listening now? Who's paying attention now? Now listen, my point is that MTV, they came out with this fucking piece of shit video. This video saying New Year's resolutions for white guys.
Yeah.
And they were just bashing white guys. And I just want to know, right, because everybody has an opinion on this, but because you used to be a part of MTV, I really want to know your opinion on this.
I think they're completely shitting the bed, and they're trying to follow these internet trends, and they're trying to be hip, and they're trying to stay cool. So they're like copying BuzzFeed, which is the worst person to fucking copy. It's the most race baiting, lowest common denominator, bullshit, fake content you could possibly do, and it's so fucking stupid. How do the people in charge say, let's think of a video. Oh, let's make this racist piece of shit thing that people will fucking retweet. It's like the stupidest shit ever, man. I hate them for that.
I feel like Adam Sala is gonna have his own MTV show soon.
Adam Sala should fucking be in air traffic control. Adam Sala is like I wish Adam Sala got his asshole raided by a fucking 767 Boeing. He's the fucking biggest piece of shit. Fake, that fake terrorist bullshit that I'm so outraged. How could they possibly do this to me? It's such fucking bullshit. And he's done it fucking 3 times in a row, and he expects people to believe him now. Like, go fuck yourself, dude.
Andy, you know what made me mad? I fell for it at first. I really did fall.
Until I fucking tweeted that fucking screenshot to you.
When I first saw that.
I completely missed it. I didn't see it until like 4 or 5 days after it happened, so I got the whole scoop.
I just realized there might be some listeners that don't know what we're talking about. Let me give you a quick background. Adam Sala was on a Delta flight. He got kicked off the Delta flight, and as he was being kicked off, he was in the back of the plane. As he was walking to the front of the plane, he was saying, I got kicked off the plane for speaking Arabic on the phone with my mom. And the people in the background are like, good, get off. Like one woman like flicks him off and shit. And he's making this big scene that he's being kicked off, and he calls everybody racist, including Delta. So he makes this Twitter video. The Twitter video goes fucking viral. I mean, it's seen millions of times. He put it on Facebook, seen millions of times. On Twitter alone, it has almost 1 million retweets. And the whole world in that moment started reacting to it. Hashtag boycott Delta was trending on Twitter. Celebrities were talking about it and retweeting it, right? And everyone was like, fuck Delta, they're being racist. Well, little do we know, Adam Sala is a fucking YouTube prankster. Adam Sala has done stupid stunts like this on planes before and made videos about this on planes before.
About specifically the same topic of speaking Arabic and being like, ho, I wonder how people are going to think about this if I count down in Arabic. And his friend's like, no, that's not a good idea. And he's like, no, let's just do it. He's done, and he's worn like his considered to be authentic fucking gear, like his fucking turbans and shit, being like, oh, I wonder what's gonna happen if I wear this on a plane. Like poking and prodding on that specific topic.
It's like walking up to a fucking bull and slapping it, and when it charges at you, you're like, oh, fuck.
I mean, it's very similar to the guys dressing up in Muslim attire in Australia that are handing bombs to people and running away. I mean, it's
fucking. You know what the sad thing is? It gets views.
That tactic.
It gets fucking views. And I feel like this is the sort of topic that we shouldn't address and bring light to, because it's just going to inflate it more. And now people that haven't seen it are going to be Googling it.
You should talk about it, because you got to call people out like that. And like, I get clickbait. When clickbait's not harmful, who cares? Make your fucking money. But when it's harmful and it takes away and makes light of real ass situations like race, then you're fucking with the public and you're fucking with other people that have these racist issues.
And let me conclude what actually happened, because I, on Drumler, actually interviewed witnesses on the plane, and other witnesses came forward publicly. What was really happening is Adam's friend Slim was putting his fist in the air, saying dalium or something like that, something similar to that. It's like a meme, an Indonesian meme, right? He was saying that very loud. He sat down, he would do it again, he sat down. He did this 3 times, right? Of putting his fist in the air and saying this, right? To the point where people were like, can you please shut up? and then and then Adam would respond to those people saying, "You sit down, you shut up." And Adam started fighting with all these people that were telling him to be quiet, like 3 or 4 people on the plane, right? And eventually, somebody went to the flight attendant and said, "Hey, this guy's a YouTube prankster. He's making a disturbance. Can you please get him to stop?" And that's when they decided, the captain came on and decided, we need to remove him from the plane. So Adam starts moving, off the plane, pulls out his camera again. Oh, and this is another important factor. As they were doing these outbursts, Adam was recording people's reactions to it. So they were trying to make a video.
Yeah.
But as they were moving off the plane and they were moving towards the front of the plane with new people on the plane that didn't really understand what was going on, that's when Adam made this reactionary video. "I'm getting kicked off for speaking Arabic." And that's why some of the passengers were actually defending him, is because those passengers on the front of the
didn't hear what he was saying because they're at the front.
Didn't hear what he was saying, right?
And he wasn't even the one speaking Arabic. He's fucking making the whole thing up.
And
They weren't speaking Arabic at all. They were speaking plain English.
That proves that the fucking story was complete bullshit is he did the follow-up video on YouTube, and then in a Twitter video he was like, "I was in trouble for talking to my," I don't know if he said it, "I was talking to my brother in Arabic and his mum," but then in the video where he's talking about the situation, he said the complete opposite. He said he was talking to his mum or his brother on the phone, vice versa. So you knew that from the get-go. After watching that video, I knew he was talking shit. And on top of that, he was already on high alert by flight companies for doing these pranks in the first place. So like people like if you see this guy check in, or you need to report it to security because he's known for doing these pranks.
Bullshit.
Yeah,
I didn't think it was possible for me to hate someone on YouTube more than FouseyTube, but I think he got my #1 slot now.
Well, I feel like he just kind of moved into FouseyTube's spot, right? Because FouseyTube was known, a couple years ago as a race baiter. Like, he would constantly make these social experiments that were similar to that. But I do think this, and I feel like, for me, I want to give FouseyTube another chance, because FouseyTube has made a commitment recently where he said, "Look, I want to apologize for my part. I don't want no drama." And it seems to me that, yeah, he did some shady shit in the past, but he's at least trying to not be a scumbag.
You have to think of the intentions. No, wait, let me talk. You have to think of the intentions. Just because someone apologizes and makes things public of, like, wanting to make right, you don't know if that's just for, view. Like, you don't know if that's just because he's getting so much shit. Because you don't know, like, people are not just doing the right thing to do the right thing. If they get slapped and they get backlash, then they're doing it for that.
That's a fair point, Andy. But if we have that opinion, then no one ever would have a reason to apologize, right? What is the point of apologizing if the audience automatically thinks, well, he's just apologizing to stop the hate against them?
No,
then you know what I mean?
Because there are two different things. There are the truth. People who actually want to apologize because they feel like they're in the wrong, and people who want to apologize because they think that they need to apologize. So yeah, we have to take it as a case-by-case scenario. We have to think about, like, okay, is this person being honest?
But the only person that knows the truth is FouseyTube in this situation.
I totally understand.
We're not him. So we have,
listen. So we have to make our own opinion. So we have to really, like for you want to give him another chance. For me, I think he's doing it because of backlash, and he doesn't really want to apologize. So we have to all kind of, like, throw our own opinions out there if we want to give someone a second chance, or if we want to think, no, this person's not changing. They're doing it because they feel like they're backed into a corner and they have to. So fuck them. So you're allowed. You can
never tell if someone actually fucking changes because, like I said, it's all behind a camera. It's all acting. That's like, people play characters. I play characters on Twitter. I work with people that play characters on film. That's not who they are in real life. So for all we know, like, from what he's shown, because people eventually do show their true colors in their videos, post it, realize, oh, I fucked up. I've got to make amends. I've got to change who I am on camera. At the end of the day, he's a fucking scumbag. And from
my standpoint, people, there are people that think that I'm the worst person on the internet. There are people that fucking hate my guts. All right,
I'm one of them.
I think, like I said earlier, Keem, you need to give me a reason to like you.
Shut it.
All right, mate, I'll let you go. I'll let you fucking go. I'll let you go, mate.
There was a point where it didn't matter that I was entertaining. It didn't matter that I was putting out a good show. People just hated me and wanted to see me gone. Like, there was some petition with, like, over 100,000 signatures to get me removed from the fucking internet, right?
I
And
signed that
what
position.
happened is what happened is I just focused on putting out good content. I just focused on my fans. I focused on entertaining them. And what eventually happened is through this podcast, and this is another reason why I'll always be grateful to Clown and in some part to Tommy, is that this podcast right here gave me an opportunity to defend myself, right? And I'll always be grateful for that. And that's a part of the reason why I don't want to attack them, right? Because I am grateful for that. I'm very grateful for that. But with that being said, people gave me another chance, all right? People gave me another chance. They gave me a second chance, and I feel like I am now obligated to not hold grudges against people forever or not hate people forever. I'm obligated because I was given a second chance to give others a second chance, and I'm willing to give that second chance to FouseyTube.
Well, that's mighty white of you.
You're
You're
a great guy, Keem. You're a legend, mate.
Yeah, but no, I think
Shut
you
up.
should give people.
You've got a fucking open heart, mate. You're just ready to accept people in your life. Fuck
Yeah,
off.
the thing is-
give
but the
people a
thing is-
second chance,
shut
but
the
as soon
fuck
Did you
up.
not believe what I just said? Did you think that was manipulation or a scam or fake
No,
what I just said?
I
Because
believed
it was
it.
real.
I don't
I
think it was
believed it.
fake.
I
I just
believed it.
think you're fucking stupid.
No.
Why?
This
Why?
is the
Why?
thing.
Why? Why?
Why would you give something like that a second chance? There's no. You're not his mate. You don't go down the pub with him, have a few beers. He's a dumbass behind a camera that plays a fucking character. And
Okay, but I have a different role than you, Chad. All right, I
Okay,
play. I'm the host of Drama Alert, right? So I play a position on the internet where my opinion is kind of important in reference to YouTubers and stuff, right? And I would say I don't think that my opinion's important because of my ego. I think my opinion is important because of the position I am on Drama Alert, of me being in that spot and the position that my viewers have given me, right? And my supporters have given me. Because if I talk shit about someone on Drama Alert, right? Like, I don't know, Pro Gamer J or something, right? Like, that
Fucking love
has
that
some
guy.
impact.
Yeah, I
The
didn't know I was
colorblind cut?
colorblind
The
until
colorblind cut?
until I saw red. Then I found out I was colorblind.
I
And,
didn't know. That's like saying I didn't
Logan
know I
Paul
was gay until I
gave
had
me
a dick in my
some,
mouth.
Yeah, I mean,
But
you knew
my
you were gay
opinion-
right out of the womb.
I'm so
My
fucking
opinion
gay, Andy.
holds
You wanna
weight.
make
My
out,
opinion
man?
holds weight.
Yeah,
So,
kinda.
I don't know.
No, okay, let me talk for a minute. Keem, I understand it, and I actually believe you that you do want to give him a second chance, but don't be a fool. Give someone a second chance until, like, you'll soon see whether or not he deserves a second chance. You could be open-minded now, but as soon as he becomes a manipulative little, like, standing on a soapbox, like, it just seems like
I'm the
such a
Tupac of
fake...
YouTube.
It seems like
I
such
think-
a fake preacher, like, I'm standing on a soapbox, like, you want to get up every day. You want to succeed every day. I know you don't always want to make a video. I know you don't always want to go to a gym, but if you want to go to the gym, then you just do it. You just get up and, like, shut the fuck up. What are you, Nike? Go suck a dick, man. Your fucking whole style is fake.
Who was that cunt that made the videos, the motivational videos going, "You are not depressed." Who was that? Oh, fuck. Another dumbass
No, but
on the
listen,
internet that gets
I don't know, but
excited.
if you want a Ferrari, just read my book.
Oh, yeah.
You know what?
Knowledge.
Listen. I get that. I get that, and I understand how he's a fucking charlatan or whatever the fuck you want to call it, right? A false prophet. I get all that, right? But at the end of the day, do you think FouseyTube playing that character or the motivational speaker or whatever, do you think that's actually helped people's lives? Because I think it has.
Maybe if you're oblivious to reality,
He
and
might-
you're a
he might be
sheep that
doing
just
it.
listens to anything that's told to you. Like,
He might
that's,
be
that's
doing
a
it-
problem with a lot of like fan bases, followers. They're just followers, man. They're just sheep. Like no
Yeah,
one
they're
has
Get
their
it,
own
but
thoughts.
he
Well,
might
yeah.
be doing
Their
it
own-
for selfish reasons. He might be doing it to make himself money and to be manipulative and to control people.
Yeah, it could
However,
help people,
the
yes.
the effect is, and I've seen it, is that people have lost weight because of FouseyTube. People have felt better and got out of depression because of FouseyTube. People were able to relate with mental health. Illness because of FouseyTube, and I find it very awkward that I'm in the situation where I'm defending him, but I'm saying, like, as people, we're not all 100% fucking bad. We're not all 100% good. We're just people, and we have flaws, and some have more flaws than others.
And some
the
have-
thing is,
And some have flaws where they go visit a fucking kid in a cancer ward for fucking views.
Shit.
Ah,
You can't defend FouseyTube on that.
fucking
That's
love that
scumbag.
video.
That was scumbag shit, man. Fuck
Yeah.
that guy.
He was in the middle of drama and he fucking went and found, some kid that was dying to like put him up as a shield. And
Yeah,
that's,
see, that's I can't
at,
forgive
at
that.
the end of the day, it all boils down to the certain person that's listening to him, watching him, or follows him. My opinion is he's past redemption for me. My personal opinion on him is he's a scumbag. I would not want anything to do with him. What he does, I don't think should be spread throughout the rest of the world. And like
it's
you said, the
video aids.
the motivational stuff that you said he might have done for someone else, he never did for me. I'm still fat. I fucking hate him. What I've fucking seen, I didn't enjoy.
Yeah, I kind of already,
He's
said
beyond
my
redemption
my
for
piece.
me.
Yeah, I agree. 2 thumbs down for FouseyTube. Who else should we judge?
Yeah. But like same thing with you, Keem. I think you've got redemption. I feel a Keemstar redemption story.
Yeah.
I'll admit
Chad.
you bounce back from that fucking that content cop that cunt. What's that cunt's name? Ian made on you.
Yeah,
you know what?
iDubbbz,
The thing is,
that's another
iDubbbz
person that,
video didn't. I want to talk about that briefly. When iDubbbz made that video, I got 20,000 dislikes, but I didn't lose subs. Like it wasn't his video didn't hinder or harm my channel like it did for one day. But
I think you're in denial about that. It was a little bit longer than one day. There's a reason you took that sub counter off your desk.
I don't remember taking the sub counter off my desk. I don't even think I had the sub counter at that time when iDubbbz made that video.
Yes, you did.
Well, if I did, I can tell you this. I lost 300 subs in the first hour of that video coming out, and then I started gaining subs again. And I didn't lose a big portion of sub. I didn't. I was there. Like, I watched my channel. I know my channel.
Either way,
the only time I lost subs is when Pyro made that slanderous fucking video against me, and Leafy made the slanderous video against me, and Grade A. That's the only time my channel was really in jeopardy and my career was in jeopardy. What iDubbbz did is iDubbbz, he made a critical video about me. It was comedy.
It was all criticism. It's like people think, I'm getting exposed, I'm getting attacked. It's all criticism. There's no point where he exposes you for anything.
Exactly. That is my point.
I think. Oh shit, my phone just went off. Let me just mute that. Sorry. I was gonna say what you did, Keem, was really good. You said, I remember at the start you made some fucking dumb Twitter videos, but that's because like you're just stupid. You don't watch your videos back. But you deleted it and you came back saying, sorry, I reacted before I finished watching the video, and you're like, thanks, Ian, great guy. I'll take that criticism on board. You didn't attack back. What Leafy did. Now there's a reason why Leafy went from making 200K a month down to fucking 15K a month, because he responded to it. In 3 different situations: the podcast, on Twitter, and his own video. And even his fans were calling him fucking retarded. And that's what I wouldn't say killed his channel. He's still making mad revenue, but he's gone from making 200K a month to 15K a month. And you might think to yourself, oh, 15K a month's a lot of money. But when you go from making 200K a month to 15K, I reckon he's tying the noose right now and fucking hanging it from his fan.
Do you think it's really mostly because of the iDubbbz video?
No,
I think it's a combination of fucking everything.
His content is kind of not changing and stuff like that. I think that's part of the reason.
He was never declining until that video. Or like I said, all followers, not all followers, I sound like a cunt, but a lot of followers are sheep. They're young children. It's a very young audience. They'll just believe and listen to what they're told. But Ian, like I said, didn't make a video going, go attack Leafy, don't go do this, Leafy's a cunt. No, he brought intellect into the equation.
I wouldn't say that.
He made criticism.
That was probably the best roast video on YouTube. Period.
I wouldn't say that, Chad. Chad, I would say this. iDubbbz, you said he brought intellect into it. I think it was very brilliant, his tactic, but I don't think the tactic itself was intellect. I think what iDubbbz did is he saw this immature roast from Leafy. He saw these stupid comments like, oh, this guy's a retard or whatever it was, or is that girl really retarded? He saw this really low form of comedy. So what he did is he fired back with a very low form of comedy, right? that was so stupid and so ridiculous that it turned out to be genius. Leafy
No, I
has
don't
no
think
chin.
it was a
I
low
don't
form
agree.
of
No.
comedy.
He has no
I
chin.
think
No.
I think iDubbbz is smart. I think he definitely has a mean streak. He's like good at being mean, but even if it's ridiculous stuff like no chin or however you want to wrap it up, even if it seems immature, it's done always with intelligence and in a smart way, and that's why his videos are good, and that's why his roasts hit so hard.
Well, I
Because
just
think
said that
it's-
the tactic was,
Let
but
me
the actual
just go back to the video
joke
itself.
itself is
The video itself didn't tell his followers to go attack Leafy. It wasn't like, I hate Leafy. Leafy did this to me. Leafy's a bad guy. Leafy's a scumbag. No, it made the followers think. It made them think for themselves and realize, holy shit, his content is fucking horrible. He is a horrible person. Like, why are we?
What I don't understand. That's true, but what I don't understand is, and I actually started feeling sorry for Leafy, and I mean it. I actually felt sorry for him, and we were talking. Me and Leafy were talking privately until this new drama surfaced. Where now we're not talking again, but we were talking privately, and we were kind of cool just a week ago. And it's because I felt sorry for him. I was gonna have him on Drama Alert and talk about his channel because it
Please don't
doesn't
do
make
that.
sense to me. Well, you know what? I'm a very forgiving person. But the thing is this,
You're
right?
a saint, Keem.
I don't understand and I can't comprehend how 2 weeks ago on a Sunday, all right, nothing's going on Sunday. Nobody's making fucking a Leafy exposed video. Nothing's happening. He lost over 5,000 subscribers. It does not make sense to me. And I feel like something more is going on with this channel. It cannot be people like watching the iDubbbz video for the first time or watching the Nick Cash video for the first time or listening to Beta Podcast for the first time and be like, oh yeah, fuck Leafy, I'm unsubbing. Something else is going on in his channel.
He's
and I
not
feel like
evolving. He's not evolving. It's getting too repetitive. Some people can do stuff like look, you guys, you have a format for Drama Alert, but it's always different and it's always new because the topics always change. But when
Right.
he's just talking about some like random video, random like feminist, like whatever, it's just, and it's not centered around drama. It's just centered around some random plebs YouTube
and it's the
video.
same joke. It's the same
shit.
insults,
Yeah.
same
Yeah,
insults, same
it's
jokes.
just
yeah.
he needs to evolve, and I've been
get all
talking
that,
about
but
Leafy
I
for the last
hate
couple months.
looping back to the Ian video, but it's what started the chain reaction of people realizing that's all it was. It just sped up, it sped
I
up
would
the
agree.
process.
I would agree with that. I would agree with that. But also, listen, let me just say this: Leafy just
Ian's
had a
probably
video.
watching this, think I'm fucking retarded. Kill
He
me.
probably thinks you're sucking him
Well,
off.
fuck him. He makes
already
good content.
he already hates me, so it's all right.
All right, good. I thought you two were like best friends, though.
What gave you that insinuation?
The fact that you're in videos together, that you hang out.
That's
Dude,
all
I
fucking
called you.
business. I do videos. I'll do a video.
I
with
called
if
you,
even if I hate
motherfucker,
you.
and I called you, and Ian was sitting right next to you, and you guys were like in some fucking hotel at one point.
Yeah, it was for business. He came over here to film some videos, and we stopped over in Melbourne, had a few
No.
beers before we came
Don't
here.
believe
What a-
him.
fuck
They suck
off.
each
You're
other's
friends.
dicks.
You're friends.
Oh, fuck off.
Fuck out of here.
No.
All right, but let me just say this. Let me just say this real quick. All right, Leafy just had a video taken down from YouTube, and when you look at the termination video, right, it has a message from YouTube on it, and it says that this video was taken down for harassment and bullying. And I haven't seen that in a long time. I know that exists, but I haven't seen it actually applied to a video in a very long time. And I really do feel like maybe, just maybe, YouTube is trying to kill this dude's channel.
Well, dude, you got to be careful though, because if they did it to Leafy, they could do it to you. They could do it to anybody. So like,
Yeah, but-
they might start cracking down on anyone who talks shit about anyone.
They're cracking down on all the the TMZ drama stuff, and they're just promoting fucking 1,000-degree knife cutting channels.
Those videos are so what is wrong with these goddamn trends? Like, what is
Yo.
happening? Dude, when that motherfucker was doing those stupid fucking colorblind videos, right? Other people were like, oh, I'm gonna make a colorblind. What? How do you.
What
how
was
do
the
you
other one?
implement-
Mailing myself videos.
Oh my god, I want to do a mail myself video, but I'm mailing myself in an actual
Dude,
like
let's
white
let's-
envelope.
Let's take it to
What
the next
kind
level.
of
How about
fucking
we all
loser?
mail ourselves together? No one take that idea. All four of us, three of us. I mean,
Oh fuck
Kim's
that! I'll
pretty
kill
fat. He
myself
counts
first.
as fucking two. So
I am nowhere near as fat
No,
as both
dude,
of you.
listen, Mike Judge is a fucking genius, and a lot of people like look at Idiocracy as social commentary about how people are becoming dumber and fucking dumber. And in the movie Idiocracy, the president of the United States was a black UFC fighter, and the number one movie in America was called Fart or Kicked in the Nuts was the most popular TV show, which was basically like Jackass but only nut kicks. And the movie that they went to see, there were like 8,000 people in a movie theater. It was just a close-up picture of a naked ass that was farting. And like
that sounds like good
that,
content.
but I don't believe that's reality.
That's close to reality with how bad YouTube is and what gets popular on YouTube. Like, dude, look at the vlogs. Like, I understand why vlogs are addictive, because you really feel like you these young kids feel like they get to know someone and they're watching the reality.
Because these young kids don't get any social interaction these days because they spend so much time behind a computer.
I get that.
You know what
when
was
you
the
think
greatest?
about how horrible the content is, and it's like, we're going to Walmart. We bought a balloon at Walmart. We're gonna pop the balloon. We're at Walmart.
Well,
ship them $200,000 a month.
You know your buddy fucking Lance? Like, that's your buddy, isn't it? Right?
Yeah. I just recently became friends with him, but I'd call him a friend, yeah.
I hate that kid. I hate that kid.
I know you do.
Lance, is that the Viner?
No,
yeah.
He's a vlogger.
He was a Viner.
He was a Viner though, right? That's the Lance I'm thinking about, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I've seen
Lance
his
Stewart,
videos, yeah.
Lance Stewart, motherfucker, right? This dude is fucking around with a sword and he cuts himself. All right, legit. This is legit. All right, he makes a vlog about it, right? And the fucking thing takes off. All right. So for the next week, right? He starts putting up thumbnails of his fucking mother bleeding from her skull and his fucking girlfriend bleeding from her pussy hole and just all this ridiculous shit. And it's just because he had one video with blood that took off, he used this as a trend in his videos. And at that point,
welcome
right,
to YouTube, though.
At that
How many
point,
people
you just
don't
think,
do that?
You got to understand. Yes, it's fucking stupid from our perspective. But for them, they're like, I'm going to keep cashing on this, dude. This is paying my fucking bills.
No, but I get that. But at what point are you no longer seen as an entertainer and you're just seen as a Fousey Tube scumbag that's, you know what I mean?
Well, if you're willing to
you're
willing to live with yourself after that, and you're in it for the money, not for the continued entertainment. Like, for example, Shay Kyle continued to do vlogs even after he was a millionaire. So
right.
Obviously he enjoyed it, but people...
PewDiePie's a great example, right? Like, PewDiePie doesn't need to work ever again, but he's still grinding on YouTube.
It's because it's their passion. It's what people like to do.
Also, people are addicted to the attention, too.
Yeah.
You know, it's not just the money, but they
some people might be addicted to the negative attention as well.
But another thing is with that Lance dude,
Chad
is using thumbnails of his girlfriend's, fucking camel toe and shit. What? How...
Money,
how desperate
money,
are
man,
you?
Money. That's all it is. He either likes the negative attention and what he gets from it, or
Chad, it's even worse.
He's thinking in the back of his head, I only have to do 40 more of these, and I just paid off my fucking house loan.
Chad, it's even worse. This Lance motherfucker went and got a bot. He got a bot to put extra retweets on his
tweets,
fucking tweets.
Exactly.
I don't know about that, but I don't know about that. I can't defend him about the bots because I really don't know, but all I gotta say is, show me people who don't clickbait. Even people who are respected fucking clickbait. Even
Andy,
filthy, what's not filthy Frank, fucking sexy, what the fuck is his name? Philip DeFranco. Even his shit is kind of clickbaity, and he's respected news source.
But he lives up to the clickbait.
Andy, I understand all that. But at what point, right, if we continue with this, clickbait is getting worse and worse. You're seeing it on YouTube get worse and worse. At what point is it no longer clickbait and it's just fucking a flat-out deceptive lie, right? Because Mr. Pro Gamer J, the colorblind motherfucker, had two videos taken. He had two videos taken down that were very clickbaity, right? He had two videos taken down that were very clickbaity, and the message from YouTube says this is taken down for spam, deceptive practices, or scams.
Good. I'm glad they're I'm glad they're fucking bunkering down on that, or whatever the fuck term you want to use.
Now they need to just fucking remove these
viewers are going to stop trusting YouTube as a whole if every fucking video is a deceptive scam. It's the clickbait has gone so far that The other day, Comedy Shorts came in, and I love him, right? He has a fucking 1,000-degree fucking sword, and the title of the video is chopping fucking Xbox One versus 1,000-degree sword or some bullshit, right?
Didn't he cut like an Xbox controller?
He cut an Xbox controller. At no point does he actually do it to the Xbox One. And it's like, I'm sorry, but if this continues to happen to me as a viewer, I'm gonna stop watching YouTube as a whole.
This is what we need. We need to find human beings that are down to create good content that's not full of clickbait, that's not full of lies, and they want to create really good stuff. 85% of YouTube is out for the fame and the fucking money, and they don't give a fuck about their fans. They don't give a fuck about their content. They just want you to click because then they get the check. And that's a shitty fucking mentality, but I understand it and I get it, and I understand that people want to make a living off this and they feel like that's what's necessary because that's what gets people to click. Do I agree with it? No, I think it's kind of shitty. Have I ever, like, I just kind of started doing regularly uploaded videos. Did I fucking clickbait? Yeah, I was like, okay, cool. Like, this is what we need to do.
It's kind of sad that you feel like to keep up with other people, you need to resort to using clickbait titles in thumbnails. That's a really bad thing that YouTube is promoting, and they shouldn't.
That's where I'm at. I'm like, I feel like I have to fucking do some clickbaity shit to keep, or I'm gonna die.
I was thinking
at the end of the day, I'm not gonna hate on these channels for doing it because, like I said, it's money in the bank, you know. But
listen,
I think that YouTube should, which they probably never will do. I think
Chad,
they should do
speaking
something
about
YouTube,
it. Why don't you focus on your YouTube? That doesn't make any sense to me.
I'm gonna plug it on this beta podcast. I got videos coming soon. I've got 3 out so far. Expect more. Really bad content.
But it's just ridiculous that you're friends with Max Mofo, iDubbbz.
I told you
Frank.
this. I've been put on. Okay, off topic now, but fuck the clickbait. I've been put on this pedestal by these guys. I need to live up to expectations. I can't live up to those expectations, but I'll give it my best.
Oh,
that's fair.
That's so sweet. You're such a fucking fat gaylord.
Before this podcast started, you were streaming and you had you just met some girl from Tinder.
I had my Tinder date on me, and I average about 350 views when I'm playing games. The second I get my Tinder date on, 1,000 views, and everyone's just donating, going,
So let me get this straight. Did the date come over before you started streaming, or did you do it during the stream?
So I matched with her a couple days ago, and we've just been doing small talk, and I was like, I'm free tonight if you want to come over and watch a movie. We shagged on the couch.
Would you finger her while playing Mario Brothers?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We shagged on the couch. I can't remember her name. I'll check my Tinder. Hang on.
Dude, isn't she right there? She's right there, right?
She's in the other room sleeping. I think she might be awake. She might be listening.
Oh, you put that ass to sleep. All right, good job.
Yo, can we talk to her? We want to talk to her.
Hang on, you figure out her name 1 sec. Let me check Tinder. Shh.
Let's ask her some questions.
You think if I'm in the room with her,
come here, mate.
if she's drunk, she might think I'm you, and I'll get fucked too?
Yeah, you fucking wish, Andy. Look, mate, we need you in here. Don't let the dog in. Wunderbar. Vella, out.
I was talking shit to Andy in the DMs, and he said, "Oh, I got my dick sucked by 3 Koreans."
Yeah.
When did that happen? 2007.
She's
yeah,
here.
when I was relevant.
Let's wrap up the podcast with her. What do you want to ask her?
Okay. What is your name?
My name's Brooke.
Hi, Brooke. How long have you known Chad?
Not long enough.
Whoa, what's that
Not
meant
long
to
enough.
mean, bitch?
How big is his dick?
Wait.
Shut the fuck up, Andy.
No, I'm just wondering, like, what was your reaction to all this? Because you didn't know him that well. You come over and he's like doing this stream, and you find out that he's kind of well known, huh?
It's a bit surreal. I didn't really know what to say on the live stream.
Her brother follows me on social media. But she has no idea about anything I do. But when we were streaming, I was talking about how I had sex with her, and her brother was watching.
Wait, Brooke, let me ask you another question. Because Chad, did you have sex with him after you found out that he was well known, or before?
Sort of before. I didn't really have any idea. I saw his Instagram.
Sort of before. Starfucker.
So you felt bad for this fat bloke, and you thought, yeah, I'll give him a good night, and then you find out that you hit the jackpot, huh?
Wait, you're making it sound like
No.
I'm fucking rich. All right, she's out of here. You're
She's-
fucking gonna
no,
ruin my
he's
chances.
not-
He's
He-
got money in the other room.
I've
He's
got
not
no
the
money. Get the
jackpot.
fuck
He's not the
out.
jackpot. She's hoping to suck Filthy Frank's dick one day.
Fuck you guys. I'm out of here. Can we wrap-
Ladies
can
and
we
gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Bait It Podcast with the new host, Andy Milanakis, and Anything for Views, a.k.a. Chad, and his Tinder date, Brooke.
fucking- Yeah, they call me
Guys,
the
if you're
Tinder Slayer.
looking for Clown and Tommy, like I said before, those links will be in the description on YouTube. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I really hope you enjoyed this episode, and I can't wait to see you next episode of Bait It.
Goodbye, everyone.